Hey there, everybody. Happy Monday, Moon Day to you. I've got a flow journal, glue book, fodder book to share with you guys today. I've already got this listed over at Etsy, and it is 35 and should be around like 9:30 to mail to you. I do like to put these in a priority mail envelope because I've just had really good results doing things that way. So let's take a look at this Galaxy book. This is so sparkly, so pretty, just like begging for you to finish it off in your special and unique way, my friends. It does have a moon charm here, and there's a star charm as well. Some beautiful beads on the spine. I got up this morning after dreaming of making a journal today. As you guys know, it's been like probably since last March that I kind of backed off on journal making to kind of explore the possibilities of journal making supplies. And last night, like I said, I dreamed that, and I used to do this routinely, I dreamed that I was making a journal. So I got up this morning, grabbed some fabric, and thought, well, you know, if you dream it, you better do it, right? I finished this off with some very sparkly paper on the inside of this book. As you guys know, if you've been here any time at all, you know that I love to recycle, repurpose, renew, revive, reinvigorate anything that I find around the house. My specialty is making books from food packaging, which is what we've got here. A nice assortment of papers in this first pocket to get you started on a glue book journey, if that's what you would like to do with this book. I really do love the concept of quick art projects, especially in the morning as you're kind of starting your day, starting your art day. The simpler the better. You can take the elements in this pocket and use this insert paper as glue book paper. These books are put together by using a wrap binding method. What does that mean? Well, let's say, this piece of paper right here would make kind of a super cool card. I do like that. And oh my gosh, look, this would be like a perfect matching piece for this card. Maybe I could cut out some flowers, or maybe I could cut out some hearts and make a really beautiful Valentine's card to send to someone. The book is constructed so you can take it apart and play with it. I love that concept, don't you? So you have a book and you can take it apart and you can build with the items in the book. And here's another cool thing. You build with the papers in the book, and then by golly, look, you have a pocket that you can stick your completed projects into. I mean, who doesn't really love pockets? When my kids were little, there was a book, well, it's still a book, called Corduroy. And Corduroy was a teddy bear that lived in a furniture store, and he had pockets, and he loved to fill his pockets. And my boys, you never knew what you were going to find in their pockets, especially my younger son. He went to daycare. I had to go back to work. I guess he was really young when I had to go back to work. But anyway, I was very lucky to find a home that would keep him. It was a professional daycare, but it's people that I had known their families. I just felt like I was super, super lucky to be able to get Corey into that daycare. But anyway, so he would go outside and play. And when I would come pick him up in the afternoons, he was very precocious, and he would say, "Guess what I've got for you?" And I would go, "Is it a rock?" And he would go, "Ah, yes, it's a rock." And I would pick him up, and he would weigh truly 5 pounds heavier And then when I dropped him off that morning, we started a rock garden. He was so intent on picking up his rocks, and his daycare workers were like, we really never have to worry about him because he has, it's his project every day to go out and get rocks to bring home for his rock garden. But it was always so sweet. So you never really knew what he was going to bring home, what kind of rocks he was going to bring home. And like I said, we just built our little rock garden because, when something like that happens, it's way too precious, right? You can't just take those rocks and throw them back on the ground. You got to do something really special with them. Pockets just in general fascinate me. I'm reading a wonderful little book now, and the main character just doesn't have enough pockets. Now, she's a witchy little girl. And not a little girl, she's 30 years old. I'm reading I'll note it in the description box below, the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. And I tell you, between that and Wednesday on Netflix, I'm just like, oh, I'm in heaven. It's just wonderful reading and watching. This is a super great original postcard from King's College in Cambridge, and you can see it right there. It's a beautiful stamp right here. It's written in Norwegian, I guess, because I surely can't read it. It's very, very, it's a lovely bit of ephemera. Another little bit of ephemera right here. I think it's so much fun to have older pieces juxtaposed with newer items in these books. I think it gives you a lot to expand upon, as you're working in your book. We've got a small little book here for you. Pockets. So the main character in the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches just doesn't have enough pockets, so she will sew pockets into her garments, and it's just made her like even more endearing to me as the main character in this book. I highly recommend the book. It's sometimes you just read things and it's like, this is charming, and it doesn't have the F-bomb in it, and there's no sex, and it's like, this is it, man. It's funny because the books that I've been enjoying lately are basically YA, young adult. I'm enjoying really good writing without all the language. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's being 64 and my sensibilities are just kind of, just sometimes I just want a clean story. Chime in. I'd love to know what you guys are reading right now and how your reading preferences have changed. You get a little pocket of things to play with within these journals. Now this one has some cutouts, some stickers, it has some art trading cards in it, it has some puppy stickers right here. There's really no telling in these books exactly what's going to be included in this little surprise pack here. I also have some cold clay pieces that I think I did these last year. You can see that I picked up on that kind of sparkly-ish theme right here with this pocket. We can unload these things and I can kind of show you what's in here. I found some of the coolest, what is this called? Y'all know what it's called. It's not acetate. Maybe it is acetate. The only thing that I can relate it to is when we did algebra in high school. It was the film that was in like an overhead projector. Anyway, I just thought that was super charming. I really do like that. This is a little art trading card right here. Of course, a little bit of galaxy right here, and the aforementioned little bonus pack that fits right there. And another packet right here. You have a lot of things to choose from as far as mixed media. You can, I love magazine images. Love this image right here. I just think it's super cool. as we, as we're doing mixed media and as we're working with magazine pages, I think we often kind of get lost in that process. I'm not sure if that's quite the word I'm looking for or not. But because everything is cut out and ready for you to enjoy glue booking or using for mixed media, you will find that your creative process, because you've already got that jump start, really does kind of take off, especially if you got a cup of coffee with you in the morning and you just want to get into things, and maybe before you go to work or before you enter into your busy day, or if you are a retired person and you're wanting projects. I have become semi-retired. Man, that's a real change, you guys. I still have several part-time jobs, but it's a different mindset. And I have found that having a schedule every day, for one thing, having a schedule every day was really important when I was a booking agent, when I was a music publicist. You had deadlines, you knew what you were doing every day, and you had completion deadlines and things like that. Now I've find that I really do have to have a plan for getting up in the morning and being able to complete tasks like in a timely manner and that sort of thing. Don't you love that card? I think Miss C sent that to me. It says, wishing you a happy Christmas. It helps to have something on my desk. And if, a book like this is, man, you can jumpstart. You can just get started really easy. You can go. And there's something about glue booking or doing mixed media that just helps me unclutter my head. I can get totally out of myself when I'm glue booking or, mixed media, or making art trading cards, or, making art trading coins, or flipping through magazines for images and things like that. I find that it's really very comforting, and it actually centers me, as I progress with the day. Great warm-up journal, awesome cool-down journal. Like I said, I've already got this listed in the Etsy store, and it's a 5x7, you guys. It is rather thick. I think there's 192 pages. Each signature, you got 4 signatures, and 30 pages, and then 30 times 2. I forget exactly how the math runs. But it's a thick, big baby. It is 5x7. And the spine, which is really big, is 2.5. And of course, 7. Did I mention these pretty beads? I just think they're so gorgeous. I love them. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. If I dream about making journals tonight, then maybe I might make another one tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the Etsy store. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great moon day. See you later. Bye.